out 2 singles, and the following morning, I was fast asleep, body 6 in the morning, got woken up to that. Absolute screamer. And moving on.
Country's fucked, mate. Change is good. It's good to have a change. Too many people sit on lakes for too long.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they get too comfortable.
I went for a handshake, he went for a spud, and it was a bit of an awkward moment, bless him. But I appreciate him coming up and saying that. So I thought I'd shout him out on the podcast there. Carp Confessions, let us know.
Do an episode, just Carp Confessions.
Yeah.
Mate, honestly, savage that.
That is savage.
My pants are wet. I was like, my winter suit, mate. Your pants, just get in the winter suit and I'll put the kettle on and make you a nice cup of tea. But yeah, he nearly died of hypothermia.
Stocky, then that. Then it
They
was
were
stocky.
there then.
Yeah. I had 12 in the space of 2 hours.
No way.
It was mental, mate.
Wow. Welcome to the United Anglers podcast with me, your host, Matthew Forshaw. Make sure you like and subscribe and follow so you don't miss any of the up and coming episodes. If you want to send us a voice note, hit us up on the email below. Follow us on all socials, and I hope you like the next episode. Right, I think we're rolling, mate. Ready to go.
Welcome back to the United Anglers podcast with your co-host, Mr. Forshaw.
I'm co-host now.
Yeah, and the main dog, Matty Hennon.
Get up. Yeah, nice. I like it. Up the Jimmy's, boy.
Up the Jimmy's, boy. Up the Jimmy's.
Yeah, that was a funny one. Little comment from the last podcast.
Yeah, I
Made
think
us
we need to sort of get a definition on it, I think.
Yeah. So whoever wrote who was it? Oh, we should have
can't
written
remember
his
his
name
name.
down.
Yeah.
We got a comment saying the 2 Jimmys are back.
Yeah, the 2 Jimmys are back.
Yeah, what's that
Honestly,
mean? If anyone knows what that means, please let us know, because I find it fucking hilarious. Up the Jimmys. We're going to get a T-shirt made, didn't we? Jimmy 1, Jimmy 2.
Yeah, J1, J2. Honestly, I read that. I just started crazy.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
No, nor have I. But I want to know what the little bit. Yeah.
Keep the hate comments. Yeah, keep the hate comments coming in. I love it. It's
Up
another
the
way
hate comments.
Yeah, up the hate comments. It's another way of getting featured.
Yeah. Fucking right. Right. Yeah. What have you been up to, mate?
Not much really.
Since the
I've
last
done
podcast?
what have I done? 2 nights. I've done a night on Big Lake.
Yeah.
And a night on Castle, and then just work.
Yeah. No fish.
No fish.
Still early, isn't it? The
Yeah,
weather's
it's still
been...
early. I was talking to you about Big Lake when I done the night, and as nice as it was to get my first night under the belt, I woke up in the morning and it looked bleak, and I looked out and I thought, I think it's too early. It's too early.
It's a bit early.
Too early. So I actually the next week I done my second night on Castle, and yeah, it was enjoyable. Fish are definitely moving. I was in the wrong area. Hadn't been walking it, so that first night was a bit of a recce. But yeah, been walking it since, and they're definitely up and about. So
just to go back a little bit, you mentioned we was talking about what our plans were in the spring.
Yeah.
Where we're going to join, but you weren't too sure last time on the last podcast. So have you've made your decision now?
Yeah, made a decision. So for the rest of this month and into March, I'm going to go do a bit on Castle.
Yeah.
Which would be good because, which we'll mention later when we come on to the subject, it'd be good for the viewers, listeners, to get a little bit more information on Castle. And if I manage to catch a few, then yeah,
happy days. Hopefully, mate. No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure.
Nice to see a
Fingers
couple of
crossed.
fish.
I'll probably catch a load of bream.
Yeah, I mean, it's so local to your lake, to your house, isn't it?
Yeah.
And also, well, they all are, those lakes. But I think Big Lake's one of those lakes that takes a while to wake up anyway, doesn't it? So
yeah.
It's a bit of a passing time. Hopefully, get a couple of fish under your belt.
So Friday night, Castle.
Yeah.
Get up Sunday morning, early as if I was going to work. Get down to Blue Gem. Get myself a bit of breakfast up the Blue Gem.
Yeah.
Bit of breakfast, and then...
For anyone who doesn't know, it's this like famous burger van right outside of the Larky complex.
It's so good.
It is so good.
But yeah, go and get one of them. Sit down on Big Lake, first light, on a Sunday morning, and it'll tell me when I need to be on there.
Yeah.
So that's the main plan for this year, is to give it one last roll of the dice.
One last hurrah.
Yeah.
Give it everything.
So yeah, that's me really. Yeah, just work. You know what it's like, mate. Busy with work. Still in the prison.
How's that going?
Oh, we spoke about earlier in the pub, didn't we? Working on the old fucking sex offenders wing at the minute.
Yeah, it's not
terrible.
Not nice, mate. But
yeah, terrible.
How long have you been there? You've been there a while.
Nearly a year now. and it's like bang up. It is like bang up.
You're starting to feel like a part of like the...
Yeah, and the contract don't end till 2028, so I've got another couple of years left in there.
Oh, right, big, man.
Horrendous. But, yeah, I suppose...
Interesting one, though, isn't it?
It is interesting.
And you've got solid work, because one thing I wanted to touch on is I'm hearing from a lot of other tradies that people are quiet. People are really struggling out there, like painters and decorators that I know, floor layers. They're saying, it's a bit like touch and go at the moment, like... They're finding a lot of customers are getting 2 or 3 quotes, not always taking theirs. Just a bit slow. Obviously, I'm a little bit luckier because obviously plumbing is a must sometimes, isn't it? Like you get the call outs and if you got a leak or a boiler's gone down or anything, you need to fix it. Same as electrics and stuff. But some of those jobs where it's not always a must, they're proper struggling. So going back to you, I suppose it's a nice feeling to have. You've got that constant work.
Yeah, to be fair, like. The company I work for, even like a quiet period for us still keeps everyone working.
Yeah.
I think the smaller scaffold firms, they'll be the one that are taking it, especially on the building sites, because they're not building as many houses and that now, are they? It's
Paul
constant
Weller
work.
always said that if your scaffolders are quiet, then you know the building game's struggling.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because obviously they're the ones that they're normally first on, just get the scaffolds up, and
scaffs.
everyone else is behind bricklayers, carpenters, roofers, follows on from that. But if the scaffolders are quiet on those little jobs, then you're in trouble. But I think it's just a weird time. I think everyone's feeling the squeeze, isn't they?
Yeah.
Of just the cost of living and everything else. People just aren't, if you don't need it done, they're not getting it done.
Country's buggered.
It is a little bit, mate. It's a bit scary out there at the moment.
To say
the least.
On that note, what you been up to?
Yeah. Moving on.
Country's fucked, mate.
Country's fucked. Move on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking hell. You could do a whole podcast on that, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Go down the rabbit hole.
Big time. But yeah, I've been out a couple of times since the last podcast. A couple of weeks ago, I managed a fish, nice little scaly one.
Yeah.
Did a quick night. There she is.
There she is.
Yeah, nice little one. Just to February catch. I didn't manage to catch one. Obviously, I caught the pike in January, but I didn't catch a carp.
That's
in
a
January.
proper fully and all that.
Yeah, it's a cool little fish. I didn't weigh it, but nice.
What's the stocking? What is?
It's a mixture. Through the years, there's been a right mixture of fish in there.
Yeah, what's that? What's the strain? Is that like a VS strain or?
No, I don't think it is. Oh, what is it? One of the bailiffs was fishing brushies at the time, him and his boy actually caught a 35-pounder that night. So shout out to him. It was a mega fish, but he said they called it it's one of the strains that got put in. I can't remember what he said, unfortunately. But it's not a VS. It's not like what you think it is, like a VS stocky. Like it's not a common stocky. I think they come out of another lake, to be fair, like another, not a fishery farmer. It wasn't like a fish farmery sort of lake. But yeah, basically set up in a swim, peg 2 it is, and I was fishing over to a known spot that I've caught from before, and someone else must have fished it on the weekend. I fished on like a Wednesday, Thursday night. And someone must have fished it on the weekend and put quite a bit of bait out. It probably looked like crumb or something because the swan just kept coming back to this one spot.
Yeah.
And it was basically, I wasn't fishing there, but I was fishing either side of it. I was just fishing singles. I'm fishing singles at the moment. I love a single bait this time of year. Don't really fish over bait this time of year. Anyway, this swan kept coming back. And every time the swan came back, it started diving on the spot. It's only 4 foot deep, so when he tips up, he can reach the bottom. The coots would follow, and then I'd have 3 or 4 coots in that area, and it was just doing my head in. I thought, not feeling this. I need to do something about this. Like, it's irritating me. And as I'm thinking that, right, the next swim up, peg 3, far margin, just gone up, wallop, just like that, tight to the bank. And it's quite a chuck. It's a fair chuck, 26, 27 wraps, and it's just gone boom. And I just thought, right, that's it. That's just like a sign. Yeah. As I'm thinking, like, I'm getting fed up. That's a fish showed, and I've just packed up quick, moved to the next peg, which was quite easy, to be fair. Didn't have to use a barrel or nothing. Whacked out 2 singles, and the following morning, I was fast asleep. Body 6 in the morning, got woken up to that absolute screamer.
Beep, beep,
and
beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, first fish of the year, so first carp of the year, should I say. So I'm happy with that. And then I went this week and blanked.
It's how it happens, though, isn't it?
It's
That all unfolded though. That one, listening to the voice notes.
Oh yeah,
That was like it was spot on, wasn't it?
yeah.
Like you was in the swim.
Yeah,
Then you've moved because you've seen showing fish.
yeah.
And then the next voice note I've got off you from the morning was I've got
Come
one.
on in, innit? Yeah.
Sometimes it goes like it, sometimes it
you've got
don't.
to react to what you see.
Yeah.
Use your eyes. Go with your gut. I wasn't enjoying the swim I was in. Something shy. Sometimes you get signs, little signs, and you've got to react on them. And what I was going to say, a lot of there's a few other anglers fishing at the moment, and they're putting a fair bit of bait in, to be fair. And a couple of them have caught, but they're not catching no more than I am, or no more than anyone else using bait. If anything, they're getting played by bream and stuff. And I just think, this time of year is deadly for single fishing, like fishing single bait, single hook baits. I love like a stiff hinge. I'm not really a Ronnie person. I like a big stiff hinge, old school sort of style.
Best rig out there.
So two stiff hinge out there, little washed out pinks from Baitworks, and it's done the job, and hopefully it'll keep happening. But this week I did still see. I said to you earlier, I see a couple show in the same area.
Yeah.
And I had two singles out there. Had a few liners in the night, but nothing.
Might be
nothing
because
came
there's a load
from
of
it.
bait out there.
Exactly. People are putting in
Yeah,
a fair bit of bait.
that could be the case.
And that's a confidence thing, isn't it? Obviously, people like to fish over bait for confidence, but I'm actually, as I'm getting older, I think in autumn and this sort of time, February, March, I think single fishing comes into its own.
Yeah. Mate, I love
definitely.
single fishing.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than single fishing.
Yeah.
It's dead. It is a dead, especially this time of year.
And it's like you've got to stick to your
even
guns.
going into late spring.
Yeah, you've got to stick to your guns. I found when I've always liked fishing over bait, but like I say, as I'm getting older and done a lot of time, I'm starting to realise that that's not working in these certain months. Like February, March doesn't really work. Obviously, April, May is a different kettle of fish. The fish are right woken up then, you know what I mean? You can put the bait in. But even autumn, going back to autumn, I think I see so much bait going in. And I feel like doing the opposite and just putting your singles out, you probably catch more.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, nice little February capture.
Yeah.
Hopefully more to come. It's going to be on there until April, and I've actually made my mind up.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Because we were talking last time about obviously maybe dabbling on here a bit more, and one of the other lakes that Bennett's and stuff has been spoken about, but my gut's telling me it's not. I know it's not my sort of lake, not my sort of fishing.
Yeah.
Done a little bit on there, and yeah. RK Leisure ticket came up. I've had my name down for a couple of years. The bronze ticket, which is crayfish and boat pool. I've got some good friends that have fished it in the past. One of them's, I don't know if he still is a bailiff. He was a bailiff. Shout out to Russ. We have to get him on one day. He's a fucking good angler. And I'm buzzing for it. I can't wait to get down there. Apparently, I spoke to my mate Till and that, and they said, dude, once you're down there, you won't look back.
Yeah, new ticket buzz, mate. There's nothing better than a new ticket buzz. I can't wait for the voice notes, you running around the lake, trying to find
everything's
them.
new, innit? Everything's new. And I haven't had that for a few years, to be fair, because I've been on this place on and off for a few years and others. And yeah, you just kind of like feel like you just...
Change is good. It's good to have a change. Too many people sit on lakes for too long.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they get too comfortable.
And that's another thing that's frustrating about this place. There's a few people on there that's been on there for years.
Yeah.
Or, some of them are bailiffs, so that's understandable. But some of them are not. And they've caught majority of the fish, but they're still there for like one more. And that's not my sort of angling. If I've caught like the big uns, and then a few along the way, I'm happy. I'll leave. I've done my job once I've caught a few along the way, and then the two or three big uns, I'm off. I don't have to catch all of them. Like
that's it.
That's never appealed to me, and I feel like you can take a lot of captures away from other people.
Yeah, and I think there's something to take away from that. Like too many people, like big lakes the same. You know what it's like. You got certain people. I won't name them, but certain people that have been on there like 20 odd years, and they caught them 10 years ago, and then they want them now because they're a few ounces, pounds bigger. And they're getting aggy with people that are catching them.
Yeah.
You think, mate, you've been on it 20 years. Go on, what you doing?
Like give someone else a chance. You know what I mean?
You've got other tickets. Go over on the other tickets.
I think you get that everywhere, and I understand the bailiffs because that's a different situation. You're a bailiff there, and that's going to be the place you're fishing most of the time because it's what you're doing, really. Sometimes, would you not say?
No, I don't know because obviously I'll bailiff him for the boys. Like I'll try and keep it separate now.
Right. Okay.
Like, don't get me wrong.
Bailiff those lakes, but fish others.
Yeah, just keep it separate because for that reason, I'm quite, what's the word? Like aware. I think that's the word. I'm quite aware that I've had some of these special carp. If I was to catch them again and take that capture away from someone else, I'd feel like
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
that's
shit.
it. Yeah.
Like,
And I've walked away from other lakes where you haven't caught there's one other big one that you haven't caught, and you think, but I'm not going to go through, because sometimes you have to go through a lot of carp to get to that.
Yeah.
Like the first big one. There's normally 2 or 3 big ones that you want in there.
Yeah.
And you've say you caught 1 or 2, and there's one more to catch. You don't want to
Yeah,
go
you
through
can't
all
always-
those 20s and 30s again. To
Yeah.
catch that one.
You
I
can't
don't
always
like
have them all.
recaptures. Really,
No, you can't
it doesn't do it for me.
I think the lake sort of tells you when you've gone through the stock and there's a couple left, and you persist, and then you carry on, and as you've had another couple of recaptures, then it's like 2, 3, 4 recaptures. It's the lake telling you, like, move on,
Yeah.
because you're not going to catch that one.
Yeah.
Keep going
Sometimes
through
your
them
name's
same
not on it,
methods.
yeah.
You're going through the same
Motions.
route, same motions, same routines. You're going to catch the same carp.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, like I say, going back to RK, it's just I'm buzzing for that change. I'm allowed to take Finley down there,
Yeah, that's
so I can
quality.
take Finley, and he's allowed to do nights with me. So it's just, I'm his guardian, so they're safe as
He's going to love
houses.
that.
It's really well run. The rules allow you to fish how you need to fish at the time. They're really fair rules, really well run. The facilities down there are great, and I just can't wait for a change of scenery, change of people. I've heard the lads that fish down there quite a bit are really good lads, and they're fishing the carp, and they're a mega, crayfish and that. It's got some big history behind the lakes, and yeah, just itching to get down there, mate. I can't wait for April, to be honest.
Little
But
ticket buzz.
I'll be fishing there for the next couple of months until
Gillies.
April, just to to catch a couple more out there. But yeah, we'll see.
Are you thinking you might do some vlogs or something on the new?
On the new place, you're allowed to do some filming. Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's cool.
they actually quite like a bit of publicity and stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, maybe I think I might do some vlogging again. I haven't done it since the Gardener days a couple of years
Yeah,
ago.
I remember watching a couple of them.
Yeah,
Couple
I
of
enjoyed doing them. It's because sometimes stressful, but it sometimes adds a bit of element to the fishing. You're a bit
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's one of them. I did quite like doing the vlogs, and when it does go well, you think, I've got all that documented, not for only for the people to watch, but for myself. Looking back in the years to come, you can look back at some of your angling you've done.
I've thought about it myself, but it's
so-
like,
We spoke about doing one together, like a little fun one. We'll go to
should
like
do.
Clay Pit and do like a 24 hours or 48
should do.
hours and have a laugh. And my missus actually said today we should take our boys. That's why she was asking how many boys you've got, because we could take Finley and your boys and we could maybe do one like that, father and son little
mate,
vlog
that'd
or
be-
something.
Yeah,
It'd be carnage.
Yeah, it would be carnage, yeah.
It'd be carnage, but it'd be
It would
good.
be carnage,
It would be good.
mate.
It'd be a fun thing to watch, something different as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Jack loves it as well. Like the youngest, he's not massively into it yet, but yeah, the oldest, he absolutely loves it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I reckon it'd be carnage.
Yeah.
It'd
Sick.
just be
definitely
us
do it.
chasing after them.
I
for
think
the
Clay Pit. You haven't been Clay Pit, have you?
No.
Clay Pit is a perfect place, like Jack Funnell's Lake. Really well run, well looked after, mega fish. Really nice, simple fishing. Good for a bite, but not too easy. But you've also got a wicked head of like your silvers and stuff, but big silver. I'm talking roach, like £2 roach in there, perch. So the boys can have a feeder rod or a float rod out, and they'll be catching all day. You
Yeah.
can catch the tench on the floats as well in the margins. So it's like a good all round sort of lake. But you got the carp as well. I reckon we should do it. I'm actually talking to Ben about getting a little Osmo vlogging camera.
DJI Osmo,
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that. The little who was it who's got one?
Craig Mortimer.
That was it.
Craig Mortimer.
Yeah.
We did
Swears
that.
by them.
They're decent cameras.
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing. You can basically just set it up on this little mini tripod thing, and you can press play, and then track you. So if you walk around the room, the
it just follows
head
you around.
just spins.
Yeah. And
Right.
you can
This
walk
and
with
just
it. It's
goes
got a
up.
built-in gimbal. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, you can walk with it. Perfect for vlogging, and the
Yeah.
quality of footage is really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm going to buy one of those in the next couple of weeks. Been already talking to Ben about it.
Yeah.
And yeah, go for that. Do
Another bit of content for the
whether
YouTube channel.
I think I always do it for myself anyway. If I catch, I've got a little video of me lifting that one up, just because I
Yeah.
like to just couple of stills, and then I'll just press play and just do like a little grin grab of the fish, and yeah, for myself really to look back on. And yeah, who knows? They might make a good little video. People might find interesting. Fishing.
Also, you could do like 60-second highlights and play it in the podcast and stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
If you catch it.
If you like, you don't know. This is the thing. You just
I ain't catching fuck all at the minute.
if you don't take a camera, those amazing things won't ever happen.
Yeah.
Because you'll never capture them. But if you take a camera, that one day that big one will get caught, and you've got it all in footage.
Yeah.
And then you can put it up and be like, "Fucking hell, look, I've managed to get it, and I've got it all on video." And like that's the buzz about it.
There's something about footage now as well. Like there's more. Like you think, take Instagram for example. It was always pictures, but now people are engaging more with reels and
reels
and videos and stuff
especially
like
with
that.
TikTok about now. Like there's a lot of that's. I see that Mickey Creeper and Wallace have been getting into their TikTok. They've been posting all their photos and like they're lifting fish and that, and like put little music behind them. It's quite cool. It's good to see.
I think there's a certain video Wallace needs to put up on TikTok.
Fucking hell, we can't go there, mate. That is savage. Oh, let's go back to a bit of what we've been up to. We went to the show, didn't we?
Yeah.
Went to the Carp show. It was the Essex show, but now it's called
Brands Hatch Carp
Brands
Show.
Hatch. It's at Brands Hatch Racecourse.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
And that was a good day out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I personally haven't been to one for like, I don't know, 10 years?
You said about 10, didn't you? I think the last one I went to was 20... When was that dreaded shitty COVID? 2020, wasn't it?
Yeah.
2020,
Yeah,
so
just
about
before
6 years
lockdown.
ago.
I went to the Essex one.
Oh, okay.
So
For
yeah,
the
what's
same
that?
show, but
6
somewhere
years,
else.
6 years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, similar sort of. Yeah, you was 10, I was 6, but yeah, I'll try and steer clear of them for that reason.
To be fair,
we got in the queue.
it's intense when you get there because I'm not like.
We
As
didn't-
I'm
we didn't
getting
even-
older, like big crowds, like they do me in big crowds. And
we
Taffy
didn't
was
even get
feeling it
in.
the same.
Yeah, Taffy was feeling it. We didn't even get in, and I think there was one point we was in the queue. He looked at me and went, "What are we doing here? What are we doing here?" Just when matey
I just
come
felt
walking down the road in his real tree
Oh yeah,
camo tracksuit.
camo tracksuit.
What are we doing here?
I don't know what is that about.
I don't
Like
know.
people going to shows and wearing. Not digging anyone out here, but I just find it a bit weird. Like I go and like I just go like this, but like people actually go like fully like camoed up, like maybe they've been fishing. I don't know, but you see a lot of it, don't you? Like Gigantica hoodies going around and everything.
Yeah, there was a few of them, weren't there? Gigantica hoodies, real tree, full camo setup.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see someone walking around with a fucking pair of waders on. You know what I mean? Like that's what
Well, I reckon we should go,
should do it
go
next
to the
year.
big one,
Yeah.
and just go in our waders.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, waders.
Just walk
fucking
around in
one of
waders
those, like
and-
Terry Earn hats.
Yeah.
It must be the same with like football though. Like kids wear football jerseys.
I suppose,
don't they?
yeah. I suppose
Do you know what
I kind of get like if you've been to Gigantica loads of times and that's your yearly thing,
Yeah.
you would wear a Gigantica because you're supporting it. Or like I suppose if your favourite brand's Corda and you wanted to wear a Corda t-shirt or hoodie, then I get that you're supporting a bit like you say football, like a football. You're supporting that brand. But it's just when you get all the proper camo tracksuit up, like you're like it looks
so
like you've
bad.
just come off of the bank, but they definitely haven't because there's no like mud on them or nothing. They just
There's no mud on them.
haven't been on the bank.
Go in muddy camo.
Got fresh hair in that, you know.
There was that one fella, wasn't there? We were stood getting a drink,
Oh,
and
that's so
we've
funny.
taken a little step back. We was by the door so people could go out and have a vape or whatever. And this fella comes walking in, and Matt didn't realise, but he had his name on his
like
his hoodie.
Yeah.
And as he's come walking through, I see it, and the ADHD in me was like, "Whoa, fucking hell, there's his name."
Tourette's, isn't it?
So, hello, Paul, right, mate? And he just,
And
hello, mate.
this guy went, "Hello, mate. How you doing?" and shook your hand, and then he went, "Do I know you?"
No, I
and you
just
went,
see your
"No,
name,
I just
mate."
see your name on your chest." And he was like, "Oh, you wanker!" Like it was a wicked moment, like. And it was just banter, wasn't it? And he found
Yeah.
it funny as
Yeah,
well.
he
He was
did,
like, "Oh yeah, of course, my name's Paul." Yeah, like, it was wicked. But yeah, I could just see you like twitching. You were like, "I've got to say something." Hello, Paul. Yeah, bless him. He was a nice guy.
Any decent? Do you get like sale stuff there and like decent coffee, a bit of a day out? Or?
Oh yeah, so we saw Waft, Wafter there, weren't they? They
Yeah.
had the coffee stand up there.
Yeah.
Apparently that was really, mate. They were thriving around there. Like
Yeah,
everyone
it was busy
going
when we
there for
walked
coffee.
up there.
That's good.
Said hello to Louis and that we've had on. It was just nice. It was nice to walk around and see what's about because like when you've been fishing as long as us, you've got everything you need, didn't you? Really, apart from
Yeah.
picking up a new little bits and bobs like your end tackle, like you run out of, like hooks and stuff. You've got everything really. So, but then it is nice to then go walk around. So you don't go to shops a lot. I don't go to tackle shops a lot. I go to local tackle shop just to say hello and have a cup of tea with Wayne.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird. Like, it was nice to walk around and actually see some of the new stuff that's come out. You think, fucking hell, like that.
That's quite good, yeah.
It was funny because we only walked out with...
Yeah, we was walking around all day.
Yeah. Did a few laps.
Kept going back, getting a beer. It was about an hour, wasn't it, trying to find beer.
Yeah, well, it wasn't open when we first got there because it was 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then literally, they were like, "Oh, they're open at 11." We was like, "Oh, we can serve at 11." We was like, literally, first one's there, 11 o'clock. Like,
give
beer,
us a
please.
pint. I need a pint to get through this. It was better.
Oh, yeah.
Soon as we had a couple, then it was bearable.
Yeah, it calmed my nerves a bit.
Looked round, had a few walks round. We was having a little laugh and a joke as we were walking round.
Yeah,
And then looked at a few stalls, and then we come across this one stall.
Yeah,
cheese.
It's just a cheese stand. Like, they're just selling cheese. But
At
I'm
a carp
talking,
show.
like,
Right.
and at first I was like, he was like, when people are like, I'm not very good when people are like, "Oh, do you want to try this? Do you want to try this? Or do you want to do this competition? Do you want to do..." And I just straight away like, "No, thank you, I'm all right."
All of us just went...
I just freeze. But when he said, "Oh, do you want to try some cheese?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know." And then he just literally put it out in front of me, all these different cheeses on this plate. I was like, "Oh, go on then." And I picked it up, put it in my mouth, and oh my God, it was like the best thing I've ever tasted in my life. This cheddar just melted in my mouth. And I like strong cheese. It was a proper strong one.
Yeah.
And you bought the same one, didn't you? Or Tappy did?
No, Tappy bought the same one as you.
And oh my God, I said, "What is that?" And he was like, "It's that one there." What was it called?
Extra mature, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it was extra mature, but it had a cool name. It was like quirky cheeses, and they came in like
little wax.
Oh,
protected by wax. Should really know the name of the fucking brand, but
Great British cheese.
Great British cheese, they're called. Well done. That's why I got you in. So Great British cheese. Shout out to them. And it really is British great fucking cheese. And
says what it says.
yeah,
That's
I
what it says on the tin.
Took it home, and you were saying earlier,
Yeah.
your missus was like, "What'd you get then?" And you just chucked her the cheese.
Have some cheese, babe.
Went to a carp show and bought fucking
Have some
two
cheese,
big lumps
babe.
of cheese.
Yeah, you got the extra mature. Oh, what did I got the truffle.
Yeah.
Truffle cheese.
Wow.
And then I got honey and chili cheese.
Oh, that'll be good. That
There you
honey
go,
and
babe.
chili.
There you go,
be good.
babe. Have some of that.
Yeah, and I did go home with a Ridge Monkey
Oh yeah, you bought a new.
pan because
Yeah.
like the medium one, just because my one burnt to shit and I can't use it anymore. And I had to
Tappy
throw it
spent
away.
50 quid on leaders, didn't he?
Yeah.
Done.
He just
Done
disappeared.
a bullseye
He
on
just
leaders.
after a couple of laps, he was just like disappearing and coming back with a little goodie
Yeah,
bag.
he'd come back. Yeah, I've just
Bless
done
him.
50 quid on leaders. Then he went down to, I don't know, bought some pop-ups somewhere, didn't he? And then
Yeah.
he come back again with another something. Then bought some cheese.
Yeah, it was a
I
good.
think
It
we
was,
all
it
went
was a
back
good
with
day
cheese.
out. Good laugh. Good day out. It's good to see. It's good to see so many youngsters about. You know, that's one thing I did pick up on. There was a load of
Yeah,
kids
they were-
around,
yeah.
like thriving. They were
That's
like
good.
buzzing about it. All their idols are there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And you saw that they were queuing up to see Danny and Tom Dove. I felt
Yeah.
sorry for those boys, to be fair, because they got 2 days of this, and they got like a little queue, zigzag queue to go see Danny and Tom from Corda. And then all the others are dotted around, didn't they? And you can go and have a photo of them and chat to them.
Mate,
And they're all
they
friendly
must-
as, and they were like, but they all look like, to be
Yeah,
fair, by the end of Sunday,
drained.
they look drained, look pale, mate. Just like where it's just been full on. But I think they love it.
We were saying it then, weren't we?
But
I was like, I couldn't
I don't know
do
if I
that.
could do it. Like,
I
just
have not got
hats
the
off to them.
patience.
Hats off to
That
them.
is some patience.
Because it
that.
is literally all day, one in, one out, people going, just coming to chat to them, you know, and rightly so, and getting
Yeah,
a
there's
photo
some
with them. A lot of it is just little
Think
photos.
of some of the questions
Photos.
as well. We were saying, weren't we?
Yeah.
Some of the questions they must get.
Well, I listened to the Corda podcast the other day, and they were saying that they don't actually get. They would rather more questions,
Oh,
but a lot of it's becoming
my
just
worst nightmare.
quick photos. And that's what
okay.
they're like, oh, it'd be nice if actually they'd come up to us with some really interesting questions and we can give some of our feedback to those questions. Like, but a lot of it is just like quick grin and grabs, like, hello.
yeah.
Photo.
There was that fella, wasn't there, who was pushing his missus.
Was it?
Did
I
you,
didn't
was
see
you
it.
was you there,
No,
or
I
you
don't
might?
see
Oh
it.
no, you might have been speaking to James. There's a fella. I can't remember what you were doing.
No,
me
no.
and Carl were laughing. Fella's had his picture, and then Danny's turned round to do something. He's like, no, and he's pushed his missus in.
Oh, is it?
He went, go on, have a picture. He's got, go on, have a picture with Danny. She's like, who the fuck am I having a picture
Oh,
with?
funny. Yeah, there was a
Good
few.
man,
There was a
picture.
few. I saw a few women getting dragged around. They did.
Yeah.
They were a bit
And
like.
kids-
Nice
You can
day
tell
out.
that. You can tell the women that
Newborns.
fish. You can tell the women that fish, and you can tell the women that don't.
Newborns in prams, weren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was like a proper family day out.
Little family day out, and
We was
like,
going, God, yeah.
some of them were just like, because it is busy. Like you are constantly squeezing through people. It is full on. But yeah, it's a good day out.
Here's a question for you. Do you think the younger generation, do you think they're using AI much, like ChatGPT, to ask it like specific, like what type of equipment should I buy or this or that and stuff?
I don't know. Would it know it? Would ChatGPT know the ins and outs of proper carp fishing?
I
doubt
think
it.
so.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think so.
Not yet.
Because it's quite technical. You'd have to
Yeah, I
speak
don't
to a
think
person to get that information now. We'd have to try it.
I think where they have to verify himself now, they'll be asking
It'll
for
come up with
different
the
things.
basics, like I think it'll come up with the basics, like the difference between a wafter and a pop up and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah.
It'll know that from just quickly searching Google, but it wouldn't come with the how to tie them and
I just
how
wondered
to do
if
this
people,
and that.
kids wanted selfies and stuff, then it's like that
Oh, right.
Instagram age. But also they
We
might
come
just
onto
be
that.
using AI for like
Yeah.
the fucking all the knowledge. Do you know what
We'll
I mean?
come on to that in a minute. Kids asking for selfies.
Oh yeah.
My one and only fan for the day.
To be continued.
Well, we'll come to it now if you want.
Yeah, let's run it in. Let's do a
Might as well
shout
get it out of the way.
Yeah.
No, it's just he caught me off guard. There he is.
Bless him.
Of,
He's come over, said hello
Frankie.
to you.
Frankie from Cult Tackle. He's
Yeah.
working on. He's actually working on the store
Was he?
stand. Yeah, he's
Oh,
working
that's
there.
cool.
But we were all chatting, having
Yeah.
a beer just in a corner. We was actually thinking about going to him. It was like kind of wrapping it up, and we were having a little chat. Bless him, five of us standing around like grown men, and he's ran up to me and tapped me on the shoulder. And he said, "Oh, you know, I love the podcast and all that." And I was just like,
that's
I
cool.
wasn't expecting it. I was taken
Matt's
taken
words
back by
were,
it.
whoa. Whoa.
I went, "Whoa, oh,
Oh, cheers, mate.
oh, cheers, mate." And then it was like a little bit of an awkward moment. I was probably a
little spud in the handshake. You didn't.
I went for a handshake. He went for a spud, and it was a bit of an awkward moment. Bless him. But I appreciate him coming up and saying that. So I thought I'd shout him out on the podcast. There
Where's
he is.
he?
Yeah, bless
Where's
him.
his local place? Where's he? Do you know his?
I
Like-
don't
He
actually.
didn't stay long enough to have a chat.
Yeah, unfortunately, we'll hopefully cross paths again one day, and I'll definitely be asking him.
Yeah,
But
at the next one,
I've
mate,
I've
come
followed
up and
him.
have a proper
Followed
chat.
him on Instagram, and you know he's a good little angler. I see he posted something today of him casting, like clipping up. He's got one rod out and then two rods out, and he does like a little edit. He's keen. He's proper
Yeah.
keen, mate.
Yeah.
And he's hitting the clip nicely. He's whacking them out there. Like looks like, yeah, you can just tell. But at that age, he's living and breathing. This is
Yeah,
what he's
this is
all
it.
about.
Yeah.
And then I found also see that he was going around, and he did a thing with Tom Stokes. He did one Darryl Peck,
Scott Lloyd.
and he's basically doing a quickfire questions.
Quickfire questions.
And he was going around and
that's cool.
filming them with him. I thought that was really cool. He probably wanted to do that with me, but our little awkward interaction probably didn't allow that. Bless him.
At least you
but-
know who he is now.
Yeah, exactly.
He
that.
said he walked off and thought,
So shout out to the.
"I ain't watching the podcast again."
Yeah. Probably gained a
Cheers,
follower and then
mate.
lost a follower. But nah, bless him. So I gave him a little shout out on the podcast.
Yeah, come and say hello properly at the next one, mate. I promise.
Yeah.
I promise he won't.
He just
be,
caught me off guard, mate. I weren't expecting it. I was there
Just
just
because you're a minor celeb now, you know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
well,
It's like-
I doubt
Tick
it, but-
brigade.
Yeah,
Will it?
and you.
And you.
And
And
you.
you. Shut up.
Right. And you shut up.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Up Jimmy's.
So yeah, news. What news have we got?
Well, yeah, you wanted to start off with this. This
Oh,
is
the big fella. Yeah.
yeah, with heavy
So
hearts.
yeah, sadly, Jay from Ridge Monkey, Jay Mungo, passed away this week.
Horrible news.
When this comes out, everyone will already know it. It almost broke the internet. I don't know about you, but every other feed was just people saying R.I.P. and how special he was and how much they loved him. And that.
do you know what as well? Like, just one of them. He's sort of the character. Like when you watch, I've watched a few of the Ridge Monkey videos.
Yeah.
And the way he come across on camera, you are felt like you knew him.
Yeah.
Like he's got that
just
sort of personality.
naturally,
You know that if he was on site, that's
be
someone
right.
that you'd be drawn to.
Yeah. Well, I know people that know him personally, and they've always spoke highly of him, and he was a right laugh. Apparently, he loved a bit of banter, loved a bit like always
Loved
playing
the
tricks.
prank,
Yeah,
yeah.
loved the prank on people and that. So yeah, sad news. Angling's lost another legend, man, and way too young. And we came across this, so you can actually donate. The Mill Lodge retreat are doing. They're going to dedicate 9 lakes,
It's
nine
at 14th and 17th.
Yeah, 9 pod bookings on the lake, and it's all the funds are raised for his son.
14th, 17th of May for a 3-night stay.
Yeah, and that's all to
Hot
go
tubs
towards his
included
family
as well.
Yeah.
All together.
So shout out to George and all his friends and family. Obviously,
Get involved, people.
tough time. So yeah, if you get involved with the fundraiser,
Rest in peace, Big J.
yeah, mate, rest easy, boy. Anything else? What have you got for news, mate? This week,
I've
month?
got. Should we do a bit on Castle Lake?
Yeah.
So we mentioned it last time.
The competition. We're doing
competition.
this year.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is, if you subscribe to the channel, you automatically enter yourself in the running for a ticket for Castle Lake.
That's
Now-
subscribe on YouTube.
Subscribe on YouTube. Automatically enter
Yeah,
yourself
Ben, have you got those photos from Castle?
for
There you
Castle
go.
Lake. Yeah. So it's about 6.5 acres. It's down in Leybourne in Kent. Stands you in the running, like I said before, to the Larky complex if you wanted to put
So
your
if
foot
you
in the
get
door.
on this lake,
Yeah.
then it puts you in good stead for all the other lakes that
Yeah.
have got like long
So
waiting lists.
They've got long waiting lists and stuff. There's still quite a decent waiting list on this one, to be fair.
It's a
So
cool
we've-
little lake, mate, with the photos you were sending me the other day when you were on there, like the reeds and everything.
Yes,
like proper
yes,
carpet.
Buck. What I'll have to do is, now that we've decided how we're going to sort of run it, during the week I might nip down and do like a little video down
Yeah,
there.
do a little walk round.
Yeah, do a
Sign.
reel, get it up,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
so people can actually see the lakes. You see in pictures here. So
this is a netting, was it?
Yeah, we done the electro fishing. So this was 3 years ago. Just over now. 3 years ago, January. Done electro fishing. 60 fish on the electro fishing. They work on 75%. So there's 25% of the stock that didn't get netted that day. And
Yeah.
Drew, who done the electro fishing, sea carp going into the reeds that he couldn't get.
Well, when you've got a lake with reeds like that, it must be proper hard. Is it deep?
It's not that deep. It's
No.
about 3-4 foot average. So you have the problems with the swans,
Right.
but there's ways around it. You just
Yeah,
put
of
your
course.
rods out later and etc.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was no mirrors pulled out on the electro fishing. But since then, mirrors have been coming out.
Yeah.
I would have put pictures in, but unfortunately they're like phone pictures and that, so you can't really see the true
Yeah.
detail of the carp. But there's some really, really nice original mirrors in there. The boys have stocked it with 30 fish.
Mm-hmm.
So that I reckon, if I was to put a guess on it, you're probably looking at just over 100 carp
Okay.
in the lake.
in
7
that lake.
acres, 6.5, 7 acres, decent.
Nice stock, yeah. You don't want too
Shallow
many,
as
do you?
well, so you're not
Yeah.
really going to struggle.
Would you
to
say,
find
because
them.
obviously the photos are all commons, is it majority commons or is there some mirrors?
Yeah, so you've got 60 commons that we pulled out in the electro fishing.
Right.
You've probably got 6 or 7 original mirrors in there, plus the 30 mirrors the boys put in.
Yeah, and they've all been growing really well in the other lakes, haven't they?
They have,
massively.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
good,
So they're
good breed.
yeah, they've already done the boys that have been fishing it have been catching the stockies, and they've already doubled in weight. So
Oh,
they're
wow.
putting weight on. So yeah, it's definitely one to. I think anyone that gets on it will enjoy it.
The
And
way
they
I-
can use it as a stepping stone as well.
The way I see it is like with the arcade ticket I've just got, yeah. I put my name down 2 years ago and it's just come up.
Yeah.
And I put a £60 deposit down for that to come up. So basically, if you subscribe to the channel, you're basically getting a chance to not only get a free ticket, but it's just a way of putting your name down on the list and just
Yeah.
that's the way I see it. You just put your name
Yeah,
down
you
on the
are.
list by
Yeah.
subscribing, and then you might get that message saying that you've won the thing and you got a free ticket.
That's it,
Which is
100%.
what a mega prize.
It'll be a pucker
cool.
lake as well for any fathers out there that want to start taking their kids. It'll be a
Ticks
pucker
the
lake.
boxes, yeah.
Ticks all the boxes. It's accessible. You can find the carp. There's a load of other species in there as well, so
Yeah.
it'll always keep the kids entertained.
Yeah.
Like you say, it gets your foot in the door for the bigger tickets if you wanted that. Like,
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
You could easily do a couple of years on a place like that, though, couldn't you?
mate. Do you know what? It's that night, I've done a couple of nights on it, and then that night, the other Friday, I really enjoyed my night. I woke up in the morning, I'm walking up and down the bank. Like, they're all the swims are they're accessible. They're nice.
You said
and
that it's
spacious.
like spacious, but also everyone's got their own water because
They
of the
have,
reeds,
yeah.
because of the reeds
Because
and
of the way they're
snags,
set
you've got
out.
Everyone's got their own water.
Yeah.
So even if it looks busy, it's not because
Yeah.
no one can approach you.
No one can really
Yeah.
fish anyone else's water.
That's
And
nice.
And the swims they're not close, but
Yeah.
they're close enough that you're not off your rods. So you can have a social.
Yeah, nice.
It's a social lake without fishing in each other's water. Yeah,
Yeah, and it's surrounded by a mega complex, with good anglers and good people around,
I'm gonna I'll do a reel. I'm gonna do a video on
You've
it.
got to catch one, mate. Actually, I'm gonna put the pressure on you. You need to catch one by the next podcast.
I'm gonna catch a bream. I'm gonna go bream. I'm gonna take a quiver tip down there and catch
Bream
loads of bream. Some tension, some bream. But no, like you. Yeah, I mean, some of them can't go back.
When was the last time you caught a carp, mate?
November. Like that one, for example. Like, look at these. Look.
Shots fired. Oh, they are cool. You can see they're not.
There's go back
they're
another
old
couple,
fish.
Ben. Yeah, that one. So these, mate, they wouldn't look out of place in any
Nice
of these
fish.
historic.
Look at a mouse on them.
But
Like perfect mouse,
they're
mate.
uncaught.
Uncaught, isn't they?
Because the lake, so a little bit of history on the lake. So it was run by Alders, who used to own Big Lake
Yeah.
in the Medway Valley, and then so you've got a Premier Inn and the parish council, and then someone else owns a little bit of land. So you've got 3 people that own certain different parts, and it made it really hard for Alders to carry on
Yeah.
with their lease on the lake. The boys have managed to work round it to the point now where they've got a long lease on the lake. They've got the rights to certain areas for access. The parish council are working with them on
Okay.
creating it, making it like a little country park.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Because it's a perfect place if you're just in the dog
Yeah,
walking, like
so-
to just
so
have a walk round. Yeah.
for 30 years, it didn't have
Yeah.
an angling. What's the
No,
word?
no,
Business
yeah,
or
anything
yeah,
to
a
touch-
fishery.
A fishery. Yeah.
Didn't have an angling fishery on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all these fish, like 30 years, they ain't been caught.
That's mad. And you can
It's
tell.
crazy. And you can tell
look at
how
it,
old they are. Like, look at that.
The dorsals and that. Like,
A lot of them.
weathered fins, big mouths, uncaught mouths as well. They're all like pristine, aren't they?
So these little nicks, a
Yeah.
lot of them. So through the electrofishing, all of them had like mad dorsals, and we were all sort of looking at each other like, what
You
could
can
it
see
be?
how old they are. They look old, mate.
Putting it down to the reeds, I think, like smashing
Yeah.
through the reeds, cutting their dorsals out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Snags as well. You can see the snags in the background.
yeah,
Yeah, it's cool,
proper.
mate. But yeah, so if you want a chance to win a free ticket on Castle Lake, get subscribing on the YouTube channel.
Yeah,
It's as easy as that, simple as. And we'll
Yeah,
be
mate.
running that until, when do you reckon? Because obviously the ticket
well, the
comes
ticket
up in
2027.
2027. Shout out 2027.
Yeah, the ticket start April 27. So, what do you reckon? All
run
the
it
way
for the
till
year.
Christmas, and then do a Christmas special and announce the winner
We'll
then.
announce the
Good
winner
idea,
then.
yeah.
Christmas special,
Christmas
we'll
special.
drop it. So it seems like a long time, but you ain't going to be in it unless you subscribe. So yeah.
Yeah,
Get
keep your eyes
subscribed.
on the socials for a couple of videos. I'll do a couple of reels
On that
of the
note,
lake.
you just reminded me. Obviously, well, we've been talking a lot about the SWS, RK, Kent, and we've had a lot of anglers who fished a lot around Kent.
Yeah,
Anyone who knows anyone who wants to, who would be, you think would be good, or let us know who you think would be good to come on in the future, who would maybe fish like the Yateley complex. You were talking about.
yeah. We won't give his name away.
We won't
but
give his
yeah,
name away, but
next
we've got
month-
someone else coming on. Basically, we're just sort of trying to mix it up. I've come aware that we're talking about Kent a lot, and we need to broaden our horizon. We
Yeah.
want to talk about Yateley. We want to talk about all these other amazing places out there and other scenes and carp angling scenes out there. So don't be scared to give us a private message on socials and shout out anyone that you think would be interested to come on who has fished these sort of places. We want to hear them.
Yeah, so without
Yeah.
giving too much away, we've got someone coming
Someone
over that's
lined up
fished,
next.
fished the Lee Valley and
Lee Valley boy.
be
Yeah, mix it up a bit somewhere else. We have talk about
next
talk
month.
about Kent a lot.
Next month's one's going to be it's going to be colourful.
Colourful,
so
is
to
it?
speak.
Is that,
yeah.
is that the word
Colourful.
you're using? It's
That's the
gonna
word I'm going to use. Colourful.
be- Yeah, shout out. Nice. Right, so you got some voice notes for us?
If you've got, I want to save it for last.
What?
A bit of news. Have you got any news? Any?
Well, it's just
You got any?
obviously
Any
Jay's the
more?
biggest news. And the Castle
Right.
Lake, yeah.
I've got a bit of
This week.
breaking news here. This is a 20-year confession.
Oh,
This has been kept.
okay.
Right, you ready?
Hello, mate. Right, well, I've got one story about the big lake. We're going back about 20 years ago, and I was having a walk around with Showbiz, having a look, trying to spot the fish, and we come across mound up in the snags. There's lovely, warm, southwesterly wind blowing in there. Fish had to be there. Anyway, we're sitting there for a few minutes and not a lot happening. And Mound said, the long dark's up here, so, want to see if I can catch it.
Nice.
A few minutes later, he turned around and said, do you mind if you watch me rods for a couple of minutes? I've just got to go and get something out of my car. Like 100 metres down the bank it was. So off he trots, about 50 metres down the bank, me and Showbiz sitting there. Long dark sticks his fucking nut out. 2 rod lengths max off the bank. Big, black, common. Everyone's target. One of the A-team. Bosh. About a minute later, one of his rods just goes into meltdown. Just blistering take.
Don't leave your rods.
So I picked it up, struck into it, fish on.
Gets better.
And I suppose it was on for about 20 seconds. And then it just hook pulled.
Oh, no.
Sort of lead shot out of the water. Me and Showbiz looked at each other as if to say, fuck's sake, you just lost the long dark on Mound's rods. Anyway, bait was all right, lead was still on, underarmed it back out on the spot, put the rod down, stuck the bobbin on, Mound walks back in the swim. What are you seeing then, chaps? Nothing.
No way.
I'm sure it'll be along sooner or later, mate. There's loads of fish up here, there's got to be. And still to this day, don't think Mound knows that I lost the long dark.
Oh, my God.
I'll purposely get that one from you.
Oh, my
Mate,
God.
I listen. When I listen to that,
So he's literally...
I was like,
He's left his rods with those boys.
yeah,
He's gone up and get something.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, his rod's gone.
Yeah.
They've lost the fish.
Yeah.
Flicked the rod back out.
yeah.
Yeah. And then just
He's-
never told him.
Never told him.
Savage.
And then, so obviously, if you listen to this, mate, I'm fucking, it's 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
And he never caught it. I don't think he ever caught it. He never went on to catch it.
That is savage. That is
yeah.
savage. That is news.
That's news.
That is news.
Breaking news. Confession.
I bet there's loads of
It's
stories
that
out
Dear
there
Deirdre
like that.
moment, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's that Dear Deirdre out of the sun or
Like,
whatever.
when I
It's
listened
Yeah.
to it, I was like, oh. I was listening through it, and then you think it's going to go a certain way, and it gets
Yeah.
and I went,
Oh.
oh.
They actually... I mean, if it was
Would you have done that?
Well, naturally, I would have been like, mate, you just had a take and it just hooked.
Yeah, I
I
think
don't know
I
what
would
you
have
want
been
me
the
to do.
same.
Like, but to just flick the rod back out and just be like, well, just fucking leave it as that.
That's the bollocks.
I mean,
isn't it?
have you done him a favour? Like, some would say
Yeah,
you've done him a
maybe.
favour.
Yeah,
like,
maybe.
he's lived 20 years of his life thinking nothing
Yeah,
of
he's
it.
not stressed
Sweet.
out about it.
They looked after my rods, good boys, happy days.
Yeah.
But,
What else have they done?
I mean, that's savage, yeah, like, that is savage. I bet there's loads of stories out there like that, though.
Yeah, if you've got any more stories like that and you want to use this as a confession,
Any
yeah.
between, I bet it's loads
could be a
between
new
mates
feature.
like that, like little banter or things that have happened that they can't really
Mate,
confess.
Mental.
Especially on the bank, you know.
Carp
Crazy.
confessions. Do you know what I mean?
Carp confessions.
That
we
could
should
be
call
like
it.
Yeah, Carp
Carp
confessions.
confessions. Let
Do
us
an
know.
episode, just Carp confession.
Yeah, yeah.
Mate, honestly, savage that.
That is savage.
Just before we move on quickly, Silty Pigs hook baits,
Oh yeah, that's a news,
Yeah.
isn't it?
news, discount code UA10 and you will get 10% off.
We'll put that in.
Some blue lobsters there, look.
Yep.
Whoa. Get your
Not many
laughing gear
people.
around
Not
that.
many people use the blues, do they?
They are pucker.
Win or lose, up the
Up
blues.
the blues. They are absolute.
They're
They're,
nice.
they're
Actually.
all right, aren't they? Little banana wagyu there, mate.
I like them, and they're hard. Like a hard bait, don't I?
Ooh.
Especially for pop-ups.
Oh, baby.
I'm
Yeah,
impartial,
blue
by
lobsters.
the way, because
Yeah, you're
I'm
impartial.
impartial because bait works. But,
Yeah, but you
I
can
will
use
have a
the-
sniff and let you know.
You can use Baitworks and then use a hook bait over the top.
Ooh, like banana, ain't they?
Yeah, banana wagyu. Mate,
Wagyu.
honestly, I've
Yeah,
been
nice.
using them since 2022. And then since then,
I ain't called
Um,
much.
ain't caught fuck all. So, Yeah.
Little dig. So get on them.
So get on them.
Win or lose.
Win or
like the
lose
Blues.
up the Blues.
Nah, yeah. So
Yeah,
is that capital UA?
Yeah,
or
capital UA.
Capital UA.
And then 10.
10.
10% off.
10% discount.
They're all hand rolled.
By the time this drops, you can use that
Yeah.
that code and get yourself a 10% discount off of.
Pucker, mate. There's only two
bait.
baits I use, and they're either Silty Pigs for the hand rolled
Yeah.
pop ups, or Coda for your cork balls.
Cool. Happy days.
But yeah, UA 10.
We have got to get on to the February captures. Just
Yeah.
remembered.
You ready?
February captures.
So we asked on the last we asked on socials last week or last couple of weeks.
Yeah, any memorable February captures?
Send them in, and these are the ones that we've got up.
Oi.
That's a nice one, isn't it? Look at his hat.
Old Bazza with a hat.
Shout out to Baz.
He loves a funky hat.
Where's that from? That one?
I don't want to say and ruin it for
Oh, okay.
anyone. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not-
okay.
yeah,
It's a
it's one of
secret
them
one.
ones.
A
Yeah,
hush
it's one of
hush.
them ones. Yeah.
Nice mirror though.
Yeah.
Definitely
So
a nice one.
I'm not too sure he'd want me to say. So
It's a nice one to have
Yeah.
in Feb, especially.
pucker one, mate.
Yeah.
Go on, the Bazza.
Yeah. Moving on.
Funky hat. Oi.
Hey, Big J.
Cooper's Common
Cooper's coming from Big Lake.
from Big Lake. Yeah, Storm Franklin from memory. I think
Yeah,
that
he
was.
told me about that when I was down on the lake.
I
Actually,
think
when
he
I
was
fished and
getting
moved.
battered in a swim by the wind and moved, and then flicked
Had
a couple
that.
of singles out and had that. It's just how it goes, isn't it?
That's
sometimes?
carp fishing, isn't it?
Mental.
The mega fish from a mega lake.
Oh,
Yeah,
Big
cool.
J.
Big J.
Yeah, so look at this. Look at that one.
Yeah, that's a proper old one. That.
Proper. Its head's bigger than its body.
Yeah, nice character.
Go on, Rob.
I will say for anyone listening via Spotify or Apple Play, we will post these over the next couple of weeks on our socials
Yeah.
so that people can see them. So just keep an eye on our socials and you'll see some of the February captures that we're talking about right now.
That is a mad one as well.
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Proper tiny little wrist, massive
Massive.
Swede on it. We got one more.
Got a couple more.
Got a couple more.
Oh, my brother
Pete.
Peter, he sent
Big
that
Pete.
in. That was a February, yeah. Well, that was when we went to France. Couple of Februaries ago, just before I had the little one. Little Leo was born. We went to France, and it's like me, my brothers, and my brother-in-law, and that we actually got a vlog of that. There's a video on YouTube. If you want to go to Gardner Tackle,
Yeah.
you can watch the video. But my brother had that. He was the first fish of the trip, £37. So shout out to Pete. He doesn't angle all the time, but when he does, he seems to catch them, and yeah, loves his fishing.
I've got a few mates like that.
Shout out.
Just seems like they just catch them.
Yeah, no, he doesn't fish a lot, but
Yeah.
he can catch them. Who's that then?
Smithy.
Yeah.
This is the cow whisperer.
Oh, yeah, from the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's the cow whisperer.
So if anyone has watched the last podcast, the cow whisperer, the boy that hates the cows, cowphobia,
That is the cow whisperer.
he can catch them, the boy. That's a nice old one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely
Yeah, it's a
old one.
long comment out of Ruxley, that one.
Looks like almost like a Redmire sort of strain.
Shame about
You know what I mean?
Look at the team.
Oh, yeah. Liverpool.
Makes
Bit
me
awkward.
sick.
Who's that handsome chap?
Oh, good.
Yeah, that was one from us. Well, we said we'll do one at the end.
Yeah.
February captures from years gone by.
Why? Larky's double belly.
Double belly, that is a proper carp, that, mate.
That was this week, 3 years ago.
3 years.
I put a little thing up on my Instagram, didn't I? A little throwback Thursday
Yeah.
yesterday. Yeah, 3 years ago, mate.
Yeah, I was looking back, because you were saying about doing the February, well, should we do a post one of ourselves? And I looked back and I was like, I haven't actually done that well in February.
Mate,
Like,
that
I've
was-
done well in January, I've done well in December, like big uns, I'm talking about special carp,
Yeah.
not just catching, I'm talking about special carp. And then early March and April, I've had good captures. But February, I really struggled. Obviously, that comment I had was from France. That's the first £50 comment I've ever caught. But
Mate,
other
was
than that,
that was a mad capture. That
Haven't
was.
caught it,
I was off work at the time with, well, my appendix burst at work. I ended up having my appendix out, and then I was off. I was off for a week.
yeah,
Then I got put on light duties for another 5, and I was working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We had 2 jobs close to each other in Caterham.
yeah, oh yeah,
Right, one on the high street and one just behind the railway tracks, and I was jumping between both jobs doing all the paperwork. They just kept me on light duties, and I was having Thursday and Friday off. And that one, yeah, I went down on a Thursday. The boys had just stocked Larky 2 in the January.
Mm.
Went down, see a few. Walk down the track. See me mate Chris, who was having a little mooch around, and then he said, "Oh mate, I'm just going to stay with you for the day." So we were having a little mooch, and there was a fella in front of me who was looking to fish, and I don't know. People have like a preconceived idea in their head where they're going to go.
Yeah.
The bloke walked past the shows.
Just
Walk past
head
the swim.
down.
Just walk past the swim.
Right.
As I'm walking to the swim, his head's down, and I've seen one show. As I'm like,
Whenever
mate.
I'm walking around a lake, I'm like that.
He was
looking
like that.
through the bushes.
He was like that.
Oh,
Because
really?
he's already in his head where he's
knows
going.
where he's going.
Missed a couple of shows. We've stopped in this swim, Peanut on Larky 2. They're like that. And then I see a couple of the originals come out in amongst them. God, I see it, cut the rods off the barra. Boom, boom. And it was one a chuck.
Was it?
Stocky, then that. Then it
They
was
were
stocky.
there then?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
were
I
having
had 12 in the space of 2 hours.
No way.
It was mental, mate.
And then tipped it off with that.
Yeah, that was third. That was third. I had 12 in the end.
That's a red letter session. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
meant to.
mental.
Sometimes it's just written in the stars, and it's just meant to be. You were meant to be there catching those fish on that day. You know what I mean?
It got to the point where I was putting the rod on the rest, and I was going at a go and we're laughing about it, and the spool just as I'm putting the rod.
That's mega.
Mental. But
You have to pick a winner, mate.
I
quite like the carp hunter one.
Yeah, Rob.
Going back. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to know if that was, because I know he's done a bit of time on Ruxy and stuff. I'd like to know if that's a Ruxy fish. But
Yeah. Let us know in the comments. When this drops, let us know in the YouTube comments where that fish was from, mate. But I think it was £27, if I remember rightly, when he sent it in.
Yeah, it's pucker shot though, isn't it?
Well, shout out to him. So we'll pick him as a winner. You happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that, mate.
Winner. So we'll be sending you a mug and a little sticker pack, mate. I will message you privately and get your details, and we'll send that over to you, mate. Well done. Lovely capture.
Go on the ESP hats.
Yeah. Up the ESP.
Up the ESP.
So we've got some more voice notes to finish on, mate.
Yeah, right. So, we asked for, what was it we asked for? Blags and strokes pulled, either on the bank, at home, at work.
Yeah.
I've got a couple that have come through that are more touches.
Yeah.
So we'll start with Ian, who voice noted in last week about
Me again.
the cow.
Just a little story. More of a touch this time, but it also is about the legend Scott Jones that we don't see down the lakes much anymore. I was fishing a little swim on Larkfield that I was known for fishing during my time on there. Middle of winter, and I get a bite on my left hand rod, and it goes in the reed straight away to my left, and I can hear the fish flapping on the surface. I know it's still there. I managed to walk back to my bivvy, get my phone out. I phoned Scott. He's the closest person to the lakes. He only lives down the road. Thing is, Scott's got a new bird of maybe a couple of months or so. So he says, I'll be there in 45 minutes. So for 45 minutes, I'm stood on the front of the swim.
Bad angle.
And still hear the fish flopping about on the top of the reeds. But I said, Scott, come down, get my car keys and get my waders out of the car for me. So, 45 minutes later, he turns up with his new missus, with his waders, which are 3 shoe sizes too small for me. Now, bear in mind, I'm 6'3", 6'4", size 12, 13 foot, and I think he's given me a size 9.
He's a big chavvy.
Big chavvy.
So I get in the water, I'm up to my nipples pretty much straight away. Obviously in the winter the level's up a lot more in it, so I can't get this fish free from the reeds. So old Scotty Jones, he goes to me, do you want me to jump in, Chop? I'll swim for it, I've done it before.
What?
I was like, mate, if you want to show off to your missus, you go for it, mate. Next thing I know, his missus stood there. Scotty's stripped down to his underpants, taking my net off me. And he swum around the front of the reed bed, netted the fish. He's more excited than I am. He's like, yes, we fucking got it. Swims back to me swim, jumps out, and immediately is like, fucking hell, I'm cold.
That is sad.
It's horrible.
Mate, here's my winter
That's
suit,
horrible
mate. Put
feeling.
my winter suit on and warm yourself up. And he's like, I can't put my winter suit on. Put your winter suit on. My pants are wet. I was like, fuck my winter suit, mate. Fuck your pants. Just fucking get in the winter suit and I'll put the kettle on and make you a nice cup of tea. But yeah, he nearly died of hypothermia. And
You know, fair play to him though.
yeah, what a way to show off to your new missus, eh? Taking a swim in Larkfield at blooming in the middle of February, March time. Absolute nutcase, but that was an absolute touch, mate. What a legend.
Yeah, legend.
And a pain in the arse.
And that was the Carp. The
Yeah.
Millstream Mirror, that's dead now.
Is it? R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Nice, cool fish. Like,
We've got both. We've got
Weird
both
shit.
sides of it there, have we, Ben, or just the one?
is it just the one?
Nah, just on, mate.
Just
Just the one.
Yeah, nice fish.
It's a real weird
Weird shape.
weird shape.
Mm.
So that actually, for anyone listening, that is, there's a stream behind Larkfield, and years ago, a couple of boys were fishing the stream, caught fish out the stream and chucked them into Larky 2, and this is one of them. Ended up, I think at its biggest, I think it was about £36.
Right.
The big common out of Larky that went 53 at its biggest, that come out the Millstream as well.
Right. Okay.
And then
yeah,
there was
yeah.
another one called the Millstream Common, yeah. But yeah, that's
Shout out, mate. That's a brave thing, and he's
yeah,
he's
big up Scott.
Big up Scott, mate. He's only brownie points there.
Showing off in front of his missus.
Yeah.
And then we've got, from last month,
Yeah.
Chopper out in Smithy about the cows.
Oh yeah.
Smithy's coming back at Chopper.
Is there a photo?
Shots
to that one?
fired. No, we haven't got any photos.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go on.
But
Just a voice note from him.
yeah.
Hello there, chaps. It is Smithy, the other half of the married couple, as Mr. Hennon would put it. I thought I'd give you a shout and get my own back on the old long chop silver. I won't go into too much detail and embarrass the sod any more than he already does himself. But going back a few years, 2011, and a little bit off topic, I think it might have been his first or second time he come snowboarding with us. We went to watch the X Games, European X Games out in Teen. And obviously being a bit of a novice on the old snowboard, you're always a little bit like Bambi on ice, not too sure about it. But we was dropping over one side of the mountain into Val d'Isère, pretty open piste, red run, so it's got a relatively steep gradient to it. He gets to the top, starts going down gingerly, catches an edge, falls face first over, and goes probably the best part, if not quarter of a mile. I'm not joking, probably about a quarter of a mile down this piste on his front, completely out of control. Luckily there was nobody really on the piste that he would have taken out, because if he did, he'd probably kill him. Because he was best part, he was doing about 30 odd mile an hour,
Jesus.
something like that. We had the ski tracker app out at the time. And I still think to this very day that's the quickest he's ever been on a snowboard. He don't like putting himself in situations where he might get hurt or this, that and the other. But credit to him. Strap yourself into the board, get to the top of a mountain, you've got to get back down it. He just does it in the non-conventional way. But, yeah, legend of a chap. So I won't embarrass him too much, because he knows I've got shitloads on him.
We want to hear him, boy.
It's going to become a thing.
It is, isn't it? Tip for
And
tat,
then-
them two.
Also, I would just like to add to his little story about me running from the old cows. I think most people would run like a stud rat when I got about 30 cows chasing after him from across the field and you were in a pair of welly boots. I was gone, bosh, like Usain Bolt.
That's going to become a little bit of a thing,
Yeah, I
I
like
think.
it. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Any more?
Yeah, we've got another touch story from Mickey Stewart, this one. I think there's a couple of pictures to go with this as well.
Okay.
Mickey Stewart here.
There he is.
More of a touch than a blag. Had a week away with the missus in Greece. We had a late flight home. Landed 5 o'clock on a Wednesday morning at Gatwick. Rushed through to get out. 45 minutes drive and we're home. Walked through the front door. The missus said, I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. I thought, well, I'm not going to do that because it's going to really fuck my sleep up for the night. So I said to her, look, I'm going to go down the lake, have a little walk. You know, rather than get my head down. So yeah, got down the lake, had a little walk round, done a lap of the railway, found a few fish in an area showing. Went and got a couple of rods out, flicked 2 singles out. Within 20 minutes, I've got an OG common in the net.
Oh, yeah.
First OG from the lake as well, so over the moon. So yeah, Landed in Gatwick, 5 a.m. in the morning. OG coming in the net by 7:20.
Shout out, that's fucking...
Lovely times.
There's an old one as well,
Well,
you
look,
can tell.
Yeah.
Fair play, mate.
One of the there's a fish in there called Boggle, and then there's a couple that have got boggly eyes, so they're
Yeah.
just sort of like the Boggle family. But,
Shows age, doesn't it, the boggly eyes?
Yeah, pucker one. That's a
Yeah,
that's a proper touch, isn't it?
Yeah, fucking fair play, mate. That's angling, that is.
Yeah. I ain't going to bed, mate. I'm going down the lake.
Yeah, fair play.
And then our last one is this is a stroke pool.
Hello, mate. This is my voice note about pulling strokes and blags. How you doing, Matthew and Matthew? Really,
Nice one, mate.
Up
really
the
like
jimmies.
the podcast, guys.
Up the jimmies.
Right. I'm not going to do any blags or strokes about work, because I don't want to grass myself up. But over the years, I've done quite a few, blags and strokes and that, to be honest with you. Like when you're not allowed to pre-bait, using salt. They can't tell, but it sort of gets the fish on your spot. Just things like that. But one
Edges,
that
giving
stands out
edges
for me,
away.
which
Giving edges away.
done quite well for me, was probably, how long ago was it? About 10 years ago. So there's a swim that was closed. There was a tree that fell down in this swim, and so they closed the swim off to get it out. But I know for a fact they got it out weeks ago, but they kept this, basically to keep it closed, they put like a row close board at the front of the swim. It's a swim called The Secret. It was a bit of a hidey hole sort of swim. And
A lot of ladies
I
have got
sort
them,
of
haven't
asked the bailiff, I was like, oh, is that swim open now? He's like, yeah, it's been open for about a week now, mate, but, oh yeah, I haven't put that sign away yet. If you want to go fishing, take the sign away. I was like, oh yeah, all right, no worries, mate, thank you for that. And so I took it down to go fishing there, but as I left, I thought, I'm going to put the sign back up.
Great minds
And
think
literally
alike.
left the sign up there for about 3-4 weeks, I think. I managed to get a good bit of fishing in there.
Quality.
And was left
Quality.
alone with this sign, because obviously everyone
You know
thought
what
it was
lake
closed.
this is,
And
isn't
yeah, they've done quite well in there in the end. They had a good few fish out. And
That's
then
quality.
the last night I done in there, funny enough, they clocked. I was like, oh, we need to get rid of that row close sign. That's an open swim. And I ended up having the biggest mirror in the lake. That fish called Alex's, like a lovely mirror. So yeah, that was probably my best blag, I guess. I've done quite a few over the years, like I said, but yeah, that's one that stands out for me anyway. But yeah, cheers, boys. Keep up the good work with the old United Anglers.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate that.
Spider Hall, that was.
Spider Hole.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Before the fish kill,
okay.
Alex's, yeah.
Oh, that's such mate. As
That's-
soon as he
that's
said the
pucker,
sign,
innit?
I was like, I know where this is going. Like, that is,
Yeah,
what
leave it in.
Mate, you've got
And
to
then
work-
to end it
work
on
in your
catching
favour.
the biggest carp
Yeah,
in the
it's
lake at
meant
the
to be,
time,
wasn't
or
it?
the best.
That's quality. So everyone else will probably think, fucking hell, the swim's still shut, and he's in there fishing it.
We'll have to get him on and get him MCing, because
MCing.
I've got another one that's been sent through to me, which he
Have
ain't
you?
going to like.
Oh, go on.
M to the A to the double T Y. Get up in the mic. I think you are bisexual.
Sounds like Mickey Creeper.
Well,
We'll get them both on. They can have a
get
little
both
MC
have
battle.
an MC battle.
That's quality, mate. That's quality.
Yeah,
Well,
quality.
that kind of wraps things up.
Yeah.
Thanks for everyone who's sending in the voice notes. Please keep them coming. We absolutely love the stories, mate. They are funny.
Yeah, some more confessions, I think. I think the confessions are
The confessions are good. That is good, mate. There's going to be
Carp
loads out there, isn't
confessions,
there?
mate.
Carp
Yeah,
Get a
Carpy,
logo made
Carpy
up and
confessions,
everything.
that could be a little thing, that.
That'd be so
Carpy
funny.
confessions. And yeah, look forward to next month's, because the
Yeah.
guest, start to say, is colourful.
We're not going to finish on a joke because last time the joke was on me because I can't tell a joke.
Mate,
How bad was that?
it's fantastic. It's fantastic,
It was
wasn't it?
good, wasn't it?
It's so good.
It's like dyslexic. That's the dyslexic person in me, just
I
like
think
reading
the-
off of it.
I think
Who
what
tells
made
a
it-
joke off a fucking phone anyway?
what made it worse, I think, I told one, and then I see you, and you're like that. And then I told another, and then
I
you're
know, I
like,
was like,
then you're like
fuck's
that.
sake. I was like, he's
And then-
just
then
popping
I've
out
gone
jokes here, and I've got one off my
Gone
phone.
in with another.
Fuck's sake.
and then.
But what I thought we would do is we're going to finish on a question to the public.
Yeah.
And they can leave it in the comments, and then we can touch on it on the next podcast. Yeah?
Yeah.
And the question is, and this is actually comes from Jay, R.I.P. Jay, who passed away.
Yeah. Big J.
He did a little video of asking this question, and I thought it was quite interesting. So I thought I'd put it to our listeners and see what the answer is.
Yeah.
Is it wafters or wafters?
Oh, mate, that is a
and
good
is
one.
it a southern thing and a northern thing? The way you say it, like tomato.
Yeah.
Is it a wafter or is it a wafter? Let us know in the comments, and we'll.
What do you say?
I say wafters. It's always wafters.
Yeah, I say wafters.
If you're calling it a wafter, you are a wafter, mate. You need to look at yourself in the mirror.
That's going to get some hate comments, mate. Never mind up the Jimmy's.
I'm just putting it out there.
Never mind up the Jimmy's.
It's a wafter, mate.
It's a fucking wafter.
No, it's a wafter.
Yeah,
Let
no,
us
it is a
know.
wafter. It is a wafter.
It is a wafter.
I'm the same as you. It's a wafter.
But apparently, bless him, was saying that it could be a northern and a southern
Yeah,
thing.
it could. Yeah, it could be.
But we'll find out. Let us know. Anyway,
Yeah.
we'll leave it on that bombshell.
Well, look.
See you later, mate.
See you later.